Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Yes, Darth, hello, I have returned. I am back. Amber, hey, how's it going? Yes, streams are back. We're just chilling today, we're just chatting. I figured I have a lot to talk about. Because it was only a 4-day trip, but like it was fun and we did a lot. So I figured this was a good way to come back into it. Plus, I can show you all the things. I can show you pictures, guys. I can show you the stuff I got. I got a lot more than I probably should have, but it's fine. It's fine. It's vacation. Also, I've turned the music on because I typically have done that on Just Chatting streams. It's been a while since we've done one, obviously. If the music gets too loud at any point, let me know. How have you guys been? How was your weekend? I hope it was good. Obviously, mine was amazingly fun. You'll see why the further we get in this stream, because I will definitely explain it all to you. It was a really fun time, guys. It was really fun. I'm glad we went. I know it was short, but I'm so glad we went. It was going to be 2 weeks. No, that's going to be the Hawaii vacation in 2 years. That's going to be a 2-week vacation in Hawaii. But that's 2 years down the line. We're saving for that. We're saving our money. We're saving our money for that. No, but this week it was just a long weekend. Mine was totally incredible. Oh, really? That's not what you said said yesterday, girl. Emma was there, for those who don't know. Emma was with us. It was me, Emma, my mom, and my grandma. We all went girls' weekend in New York. Never been to New York before. Yours was crazy, very unexpected. I hope not in a bad way, but from what I think you messaged me, I feel like it might have been, so I hope everything's okay. You know I'm here, though. I told you that earlier, so you know I'm here. I know, Emma, I know. She said she was going to jump in here. She said she was going to watch. I am glad to be back, though. I am glad to be back. As much fun as New York was, I prefer home. I think that's always kind of how you do it. You always prefer to be home and stuff, so see your family, you know. At least that's me. That's me, anyway. That is me. I had a fun time, though. We had a blast. I wouldn't have changed it for the world. It was super fun. I'm glad we went. I'm glad we went. The only thing I would change was the rock that hit my car on the way there. Emma knows what happened. It was crazy. It was crying and Loki wanted to crawl in a hole. No, Amber. Oh. Well, I'm glad she was able to help you out. I am so glad she was there. Thank you, Emma, for that. I had fallen asleep when she tried to call me. So, thank you for doing that, Emma. I appreciate it, as always. The weird thing, too, I had my ringer on and I couldn't hear it. Usually I wake up to that, but I must have been very tired. I must have been very tired, which, I mean, you'll see why. You will see why. I was very tired. I guess I don't need these out. I'm just going to sit them on the stand. And my headphones laying here. It's like, I need to clean my desk, guys, because everything, like, I still have not completely put everything away. Because, of course, we got back about 4:30 on Sunday. So... Yes, Emma. Yes, give Emma all the love. Yes, please. But yeah, we got back about 4:30 on Sunday, and then I was busy like socializing with people who I hadn't seen. So yeah, didn't really quite get unpacked. I got all my clothes. My clothes have been washed because my mom did that today. So. Very glad she did that, because my suitcase is basically like, most of it was obviously clothes, but then there's like a few things that like souvenirs I've gotten that need put up. Has not happened yet. There is one thing I guess like I got on the trip. I can't show you guys because it's not up here. It was a shirt I got. I'll explain it when we get to it. It's just air drying downstairs. At least I think. I didn't see it in my clothes yet. I still haven't put the clothes away. They're folded in my hamper, carried them up in my hamper. They're just sitting there folded. Because I'm just lazy right now. I worked today. I'm like, I'm tired. I'm still a little tired. Still a little tired, but like also like I'm okay. You know, I'm happy to be here. I've had a great time last night. I had a great time this weekend. Yeah, that's me. That's me. No, but I was literally laying on the couch right before I came up here, playing on my Switch. Digimon Survive came out this weekend, so I've been playing that. I played it a little bit, like, when we were in the hotel room, like, at night and early morning when no one was awake. I did do that a bit. But I didn't get through so much of it, so my brother's like, you gotta play more of it, I need someone to talk to. So I'm like, I'm working through it. But I still haven't even finished Fire Emblem Three Hopes, so it's like, I've got 2 games I need to finish right now. We'll see if that happens anytime soon. Probably Digimon first, honestly. If I'd be real honest, it'll probably Digimon first. But anyway, New York trip, guys. So basically, this trip, it was my first trip I've ever planned. If you've ever planned a vacation, it is a little stressful. I wanted to make sure everyone had a good time and, you know, nothing went wrong. You know, that was my main thing. I was like, oh God, I hope everything goes good. I hope everything's good. Hope that the hotel room's nice. The hotel, oh, love that hotel. The people were so nice. I would recommend it and go there again in a heartbeat. Would love to do it. Such a good hotel. Good location, honestly. It was a pretty good location, I would say. Because there was like a subway entrance not far, like right on the corner of the block. So it was like pretty easy access to the subway, which Emma and I successfully navigated the subway. That is our bragging right. We did it. I still have the app on my phone for the map. But we actually got bragging rights t-shirts because we got shirts. Most people go to New York and get a shirt that says I love New York. We didn't do that. We went to New York and got shirts that have, you guys don't need to see the tag, but it legit has the subway map. The whole subway. These were our bragging rights. This is bragging rights right here. This was our trophy. This was our trophy. She's got a gray version of mine. I got the black one. She has the gray one. I haven't worn this yet, but yeah. Hey, Shasta. You wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi? You haven't said hi on stream in a long time, doggy. You gotta say hi. On the Just Chatting stream, it is obligation. It is an obligation. You'll do anything for a treat, right? You just demand payment. I'm so proud of us. Me too. Honestly. I am so proud. Come in. Yeah. Here we go. There's that girl. Love you. Alright. Yeah, but that was our bragging rights. That's cool. I thought it was. I really liked it. It was Emma's idea. Because her coworker actually told her she had to go to New York and get an I Love New York shirt, like the I Heart New York. But then, of course, it's like, well, that's what everyone does. She was like, let's do something different. And she found that, and she's like, that would be cool. So we both got one, and we have matching shirts. Just different color. But that wasn't the first day. The first day when we got there about 4:30 on Thursday. We drove there. We left at like 6 in the morning, but then we had to go back to my house because I forgot the Broadway tickets here. Which is another thing we did. That was the last thing we did, so we'll get to the Broadway show. We will get to that. But we forgot those, so we had to turn around. So we got there about 4:30. Traffic was insane. It took 10 minutes to go 1 mile. Why most people take public transportation or walk in New York. That is why. I learned. And honestly, I was warned about that. I was warned about that. I was warned about a lot of things. So I had warning, so it's not like I wasn't expecting it. On the drive there, a rock did hit the hood of my car, and there is a mark, and I hate it. But hopefully we can get it fixed. I don't know. It's down to like the metal. It's so bad. It's not too noticeable, but it noticeable to me. So yeah, it bugs me. It bugs me a little bit, but it's fine. But when we got there, we were like, okay, well, we don't really have anything planned for the night. Well, Emma's coworker had told her about a comic book store. What was it called? Emma? What was it called? Wasn't it Forbidden Planet, I think is what it's called? I think it's called Forbidden Planet. Am I right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's that one. But apparently her coworker said there's things in that store you cannot get anywhere else. So we decided we wanted to walk there. It was about a 20-minute walk from our hotel. It was warm. It was very hot. So it wasn't that bad of a walk for most of us. Some of us it was a little warm, so it's like, yeah, not the easiest to walk sometimes, but it was okay. Emma was just ready to go. She was going. But we went there and shopped around for a while. BRB, no worries, Emma. But we went there, shopped around for a bit, and we each, of course, had to get comic books, which is another reason I have to reorganize my bookshelf. My comic book shelf for my Batman stuff, full. Completely full right now. Which isn't much to say, I guess, because it's only one shelf, but I need to reorganize it so I can actually fit 2 more comics on there. I got these 2. They're Batman, Superman ones. There is Who Are the Secret 6, and then there's World's Deadliest. So I have to read them yet. Still have not read them. I am looking forward to reading these. But yeah, I have these that I need to read. It was actually a little surprising. Some of the stuff I saw, I was like, honestly, at the store, it was cheaper than what you would get at Barnes & Noble, like here. It was honestly, like, compared, some of it was, which I was actually surprised. Because most everything else is very much more expensive in New York, especially in the city. But these were actually seemed somewhat cheaper than what you get at Barnes & Noble, I'm not going to lie. And I love Barnes & Noble. Emma and I will spend hours in there. That's why I have bookshelves. It's one other reason they need organizing. At least one of the reasons. I just need to sit down and organize. Mostly on there are Warriors books, obviously, but there's comic books as well. And yeah. And there's a Pokemon shelf. And a Power Ranger shelf and a Star Wars shelf. So yeah. One of these days, maybe you guys will see that in the background of a stream. I don't know. It depends on what happens. But yeah, that's basically all we really did that day. Besides, we did go to a Mexican restaurant. I didn't eat any Mexican food. I just had a hamburger. But Chibi, hey Chibi, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. How are you? How are you doing, girl? Glad you could join us for our chatting session. I have a lot to talk about. But we did go to a Mexican restaurant, and the main reason we walked in there is because my mom saw a sign about like happy hour, and of course we were hot and we were like, let's get frozen margaritas. So we did that. They were good, but I think I let mine melt a little too fast because I could taste the alcohol after that, and I was like, eh. So then Emma finished mine. But they were really pretty, and I actually have a picture of them because why not? Yeah, so there's the margarita, guys. There was the margarita. Mine was a strawberry one. Of course. Most of us got strawberry except for Emma. I forget what Emma's was. It was something sangria, I'm pretty sure. If I'm remembering correctly, it was something in sangria. I can't remember for sure, but she had the different one, and the rest of us had a strawberry one. Which, honestly, kind of expected from Emma to have that. I'm good. A little stressed from house hunting, but good. Oh yeah, how's that going? Oh, that's hard. It's hard to house hunt, I feel like, once you actually start doing it. I just have fun because I look. But I feel like actually looking for one to buy is stressful. Because it's hard to get exactly what you want, you know? It's hard. That's hard to do. I'm gonna move my Switch, by the way. I don't want it just sitting here. I'll go over there. I'll play it tonight probably before I go to sleep. But yeah, that was basically day one. We didn't really do much on day one because we weren't sure when we would get there, so we didn't really plan anything. Day two, tip: alcohol stinks, so you have to stir it if you are taking your time with a drink. Don't stir it all at the bottom. Fair. See, I don't drink alcohol enough to know this. I don't drink alcohol enough to know this. I'll remember that for next time. It was good, though. It was good. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. Oh, and then Emma and my grandma also had a shot of tequila as well. It was free. It was free. So that was interesting. But then Friday, day 2 of the trip. is, I don't want to say it was, maybe it was the most eventful. I think we did the most that day. I think we did the most. Because that day was when we really had things planned. We only really had one thing definitively planned for Friday, Saturday each, but those were kind of like the big things we did. The things that were planned. So basically on Friday, we woke up and, well, one of the things my mom did, I think did she give it to us Friday night? Or Saturday, for Thursday night. I think she gave us thing Friday night. Just put in an offer for a manufactured home today near my parents' place, so we shall see. It needs cosmetic work, but it's pretty cheap in a nice area. Oh, that's awesome. That's so cool, Chibi. I hope you get it. You need help if you get it and you need help moving, let me know. I'm down. I'll help. I will help. So wait, near your parents' place, did they still live in the same place as they did before? Do they still, or are they in a different place now? I don't know. I haven't seen them in so long. I haven't seen your family in so long, girl. Oh. But yeah, that was one thing that we did. One thing we did, like my mom, she planned a little surprise for both me and Emma, kind of. One thing she did a long time ago on our Disney cruise, she had a gift every day for me and my brother. Every single day, something new. Well, she did that this trip for me and Emma. Under 50K, so fingers crossed. Ooh, that's nice, girl. That's cheap. Ooh, I wish I could find something like that. Dang. I hope you get it. That's awesome. They're still there? Okay, yeah. You'll be closer. You'll be closer. I'd go see you no matter how far you were. I would go see you no matter how far you were. I don't care, but that just makes it easier for me. Oh. But yeah, so my mom had a gift for us every day. And the first gift is the one I don't have up here because it's in the laundry room drying. It was a Friends t-shirt. Had all of them there. It was that classic picture of them sharing the drinks, the milkshakes and whatnot. It was one of those. Me and Emma both got one of those. And it was awesome and very appropriate because one of the main reasons I wanted to go to New York was because they have a thing called the Friends Experience. And I mean the Friends TV show. For those who do not know, maybe for those who are too young to know the show, but you should really know the show. If you have not watched the show, go watch it. It is amazing. But yeah, so we had those shirts because Friday we were going to the Friends Experience. I had tickets for all of us. We were going to go see it, and it was amazing. I can tell you right now, I loved that so much. Definitely one of the main highlights of the trip, I would say. And I know that's, I mean, obviously New York, there's all the common stuff to go do, but I love that. I loved the Friends Experience. And I can actually show you guys pictures because we took a ton. I think I took more than everyone else, but at least at the Friends Experience I did. It doesn't have land, just the home. It's on a lot in the mobile home park by the highway. But if I get it, I plan on moving it to land after a few years. That's awesome. That's a really good plan. I like that, Chibi. I hope you get it, girl. I hope you get it. That'd be awesome. Welcome back, Emma. Welcome back. We're just getting to the Friends Experience chat. But of course you walk up, it's on the corner of the street, and this is what you see. This is the outside of it. So, it just says the Friends Experience. That's what it is. And then of course you're inside waiting in line. Sounds fun. It was very fun. This is Emma. Sorry, Emma. You're subject to all these pictures. This was Emma. Inside. She told me at one point, stop being so serious. Apparently I was being serious. I was just smiling. I don't know what I'm doing. There's both of us there. We were wearing our shirts that my mom got us. Yeah. Focus, camera. I know you don't like it, but focus, please. Camera. My goodness gracious. Oh, that... Well... Okay, you get the idea. You get the idea. But then, of course, you walk through it, and then they actually have this QR code they give you. You scan it, and you put your email in, and it actually... There are certain spots where they will take a picture for you. So, like, say you don't have to leave one person out of your group. And then they will email you the pictures, which I'm not going to show you all of them, because... obviously, my mom and my grandma are in some, which I don't mind showing them on screen, but I don't know if they want to be shown on stream, so I'm not going to show them for that purpose. I haven't asked their permission for that. Emma doesn't care, so I know Emma doesn't care. But I'll get to those pictures in a bit. But, look, there was a big giant Hugsy. There. Hugsy was Joey's penguin, for those who don't know. That was his bedtime penguin pal. What else is there? They had a lot of the outfits and stuff and just, like, cool things from the show. Like, one of the things was the holiday armadillo suit, which we got a picture by Emma and me. If the camera would focus. Why does it never focus when I want it to? I'm trying to just move it to see if it'll focus. Okay, well, you get the idea. It was a holiday armadillo suit from the show. And they had another thing as well. They had this big giant sign when you came around the corner at one point that had said this phrase, and it lit up when it said it. It said, "Oh my God." Which, Friends explaining the reference, there was a character in Friends named Janice. She is not one of the main friend group, but she shows up at least once in every season. So she's almost like sometimes considered the unofficial seventh friend, even though really she was like, they didn't want to be around her. She annoyed them so much, but she was always there, always showed up all the time. And her phrase that everyone knew her for was, "Oh my God." I can't do it like her. No one can do it like her. Trust me, if you want to hear it, look it up. She said it every time she came in, too. So, that was that. And then, of course, there were stairs at one point when you're walking through the experience. You could only go forward. You can never go back. They told you that. You cannot go back. There were stairs that had the theme song going all the way up, so me and Emma, of course, had to get a picture there. So, yeah, we had to get a picture there. That was good. And then we had a picture by this thing on the wall. It was just a cool thing on the wall that we saw. That we had to do. We had to do. And then you get in to Monica's apartment. So, there's Monica's apartment from the TV. Like that wall. Come on, camera. Do I have to, like... Okay, it doesn't like it. You get the idea. But there's us relaxing on the couch. Relaxing on their couch. Oh, and then there's an episode in Friends. At a lot of the time in the show, they lived across the street from this guy they called Ugly Naked Guy. That's what they called him. Because I'm sure you can guess why. You never actually officially saw him, but there was one episode where they just kind of saw him, like you could see his, like, just his stomach in the window, and he wasn't moving. And they were concerned that he was dead. So they made a big giant stick that they put across the street to poke him. And, well, you could do it too. You could do it. There's me with the stick. If it'll focus. Camera, why? I know you don't like my phone, but come on. You gotta like each other. I'm sorry, you're stuck with it. Yeah, but that was me doing it. And then Emma got really into it. Like, there's her being, like she's aiming. Like, she's got... Oh, come on. It'd be so nice if the camera would focus. But it's not focusing. It's fine. She's focusing like that. But then there's one she just cracked up laughing. You can't see it. I wish the camera would focus. Camera, why do you hate me? I'm trying to see. No, it's not gonna do it. Okay, I tried. She was cracking up laughing, which I loved. I loved seeing that. She was having a lot of fun with it. And to be honest, and to tell you too, Emma has not watched as much Friends as like me and my mom were like the Friends fans. My grandma hadn't really seen any of it, and Emma knew a bit of it, but she hadn't like watched the whole show. And she still hasn't, but she enjoyed it nonetheless. So props to Emma for going. But there's their kitchen. Oh, my camera's gonna, my phone's gonna fall asleep there. There's their kitchen as well. It's my color, guys. There's us standing in the kitchen. If it'll focus. Camera, why do you hate my phone? I honestly wonder if I could hook it up to my computer to show you the pictures. I probably could, but eh. But here's us standing outside their apartment as well. Yeah. Go. Focus. Camera. Why you hate me? Oh my gosh. There we go. It focused. It focused for once. Okay. There's us standing outside their apartment. And then we gotta stand outside Joey and Chandler's as well. If my camera will focus. My goodness gracious. It's fine. You get the idea. You get the idea. And then, of course, there was an episode. A lot of people remember they were all getting ready for some award thing that Ross was going to, and he was rushing them to get ready. Well, of course, no one's rushing to get ready. No one was. So Chandler and Joey were having a fight. So Joey came in, of course, wearing all of Chandler's clothes. And apparently he was going commando. But they had that where you could pose behind it, look like you're wearing it. If it'll focus. That one's Emma doing it, but you can't really tell. Oh, there it goes. It focused. So there's Emma. And then there was mine. There was mine. Where's more? Oh, there's us in Joey and Chandler's chairs as well. Camera not focusing. I know, right? It's terrible. My camera doesn't like me, apparently. Camera, work. Show the picture. Like, would you like it better if I did it like this? I don't think so. I don't like it better. Oh, it focused there and it's crooked, but hey, you can see it. It's eating Emma alive. It really was. It really was. Like, it had steps behind that you could step up, but unfortunately they just weren't. It was a little harder to, like, lean forward in that one, I thought. Oh, and of course, we also got, there's a point in the show where Ross and Joey take a nap together. Because we had to take a Ross and Joey nap on the couch. They fell asleep cuddling. So we had to do it. We had to do it. Oh, and then, of course, they had the dog statue that they named Pat. So this is us patting Pat the dog. If my camera will focus. Ever in its life. Camera, why do you do it sometimes and not other times? Oh, there it goes. Haha. Got it to do it. And now my phone's falling asleep. But there's their kitchen as well. With the foosball table. It's good enough, I guess, when they're not in the picture. And then what else was there? Oh, we had her grandma's taxi as well. We had her Phoebe's grandmother's taxi there that we stood by. And then Phoebe's paintings as well that no one wanted. If the camera would focus, you could see how creepy they were. If it'll focus. Camera, why do you hate me so much? Like, does this work better? No? Oh, wait, there it goes. Ah. Oh. That one works better. That way works better, apparently. I don't know. I don't know why. And here's us sitting in Central Park. I can't give you the picture. I won't be able to show you the picture of the ones on the couch. My mom and my grandma are in it, but, and again, don't have their permission to show their faces. So I'm not going to. But yeah, we took some pictures there. You could actually get drinks there. It's an actual, like, you can actually order drinks there. Right at that point, it was only open for the experience, but I think from what we've read, it's actually open in the morning there. Like an actual coffee shop. You can go in and get drinks. Like, get coffee. So that was kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Little fun thing. New York actually has Central Park. So that was fun. Okay, and then here's some of the official pictures they took for us that we got. So there's us in their apartment. Come on. It hates me. Can you at least show the nice pictures? No, because why would it do that? That would make too much sense. You get the idea. And then, of course, we had to have... If you remember one episode, Ross had bought a new couch for his new apartment. And he didn't want to pay the money to have it delivered, because it cost too much. So he tried carrying it up. Him and Rachel, and then Chandler came in later to help. They tried to get it up the stairs. They could not get it up the stairs, and neither could we. Neither could we. We were trying. Okay, if the camera would focus. That's the one thing, camera. You better focus on this one. You could actually get on Pat the dog as well in one thing. Like, it moves too. If it'll go. Camera, would you focus? Okay, we were making faces and stuff, you know, it was fine. It was fine. Do I have is that it for those, I think? Yeah, besides like the few that my family's in, my other family members are in, yeah. There were a couple more, like there was a wedding one, you could sit on the couch in Central Park. There was also the couch in front of the fountain for like the theme song that you got to sit on, take a picture, which was awesome. But yeah, that was the Friends experience. Did not buy anything in the store. Turns out I didn't really need to, I don't think. But yeah, because of course, as I said, my mom had gifts for us every day. So I'll just show off the last of them for you because they're all Friends related. The first thing was a little keychain of the frame that's on Monica's door. It's a little keychain, if it'll... Camera, why do you hate me? There we go. There's the frame. There's a little keychain. And then the last thing, which I thought was really cool, and I still have to put someone in it, it's a picture frame. It's the picture frame of the frame on the door. So yeah, we have that. I'm gonna put a picture from the trip in here, probably one of the Friends ones. I don't know which, but we'll see. We have so many good ones. There's so many good ones. Pikachu, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Welcome. But yeah, those are my gifts from my mom. That we got, which Emma and I both got one, like each got the same thing, so it was pretty awesome though, honestly. We enjoyed it. I did not expect her to do that, but she did. So thank you, Mom, for that. But yeah, that was the Friends experience, and after that we went down to the south point of Manhattan, and we got on the Staten Island ferry, so that way we could see. It was a nice boat ride. We didn't really spend any time on Staten Island, but what we wanted to do is we wanted to see the Statue of Liberty. Now, the Statue of Liberty, you can pay to take a boat over to her island and get up close, but the Staten Island ferry actually has a decent view of her, and the Staten Island ferry is free. So, because it goes right by her. It goes by her. So we decided we were gonna go there. So we took the subway down there. Subway. I successfully navigated the subway. But here's some pictures of like the ferries, some of them that were going by. They're all like a little different, but there's some of them that were going by. And then where are the good pictures of, they were actually nice ferries too, to be honest. Like they were good, cool, nice to sit on, and like just real nice to it. And then my grandma got some really good pictures of the Statue of Liberty. Like, I'm trying to pick the best one. This one's probably the best one, I think. But there was the picture we got, which is a really good picture. Not gonna lie. I really like that picture. Like, she got some good ones. Emma got some, too. I think my grandma has a newer phone. So her pictures kind of go probably a little better. Yeah, but you could just get on from the Staten Island ferry port. There it was. Just a Staten Island ferry on it. If it'll ever focus. There it goes. Good job. Good job, camera. Now you're working. After you're done with the Friends. I see it. My camera just doesn't like the Friends experience, apparently. Cool pics. Oh, I have tons. I have tons. But after that, we took one thing my mom said she really wanted to see when we went to New York was the 9/11 memorial. Which honestly, if you ever go, I recommend it. It's one thing, it gets very surreal, and it gets emotional when you do go over there. I'm not gonna lie, it really is. But we went over there, went in the World Trade Center for a bit. There's a lot of shopping there, actually. Well, not like the building, but like there was like the shopping district part of it. There was a shopping, like a mall right there. So that's where we went. We went shopping there for a bit. Got some stuff. Emma sneakily got me this keychain that says New York and Broadway. So she sneakily got me that. I didn't know. I was looking at other keychains, looking for gifts for people. I didn't get anyone a keychain. I got people other things. They're not here, obviously, because I gave them already their gifts. I already gave them their gifts, but yeah. One thing Emma also convinced me to get is we have matching Swiss Army knives now. This is like, obviously I haven't used it yet, and I'm probably not going to for a while. It's just like here. But they're like, they say New York there, and then they say I have Sandra on mine, and she has Emma. So, so we both got one of those there as well. And then I can just show you, I guess, the last thing I got. I didn't get it at the same store, but I got it when we were at Times Square the next day. I got this baseball that says New York all over it, and it's got like, there's a car on it, Statue of Liberty's on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that was what we got. That was my shopping. Even though I definitely didn't need any of it. Didn't need any of it, but I got it anyway. But anyway, after that shopping, of course, we went out to see the 9/11 memorial, which, again, go see it if you go there. Go see it. It is worth the trip. You don't have to go in the museum. We would have loved to, but unfortunately it was closed when we got there. I think they close at 5. But it is so emotional when you walk up. We actually got probably one of the more emotional parts of it because when we first walked up, of course they have it surrounding. I'll just kind of show you the pictures first, and then I can kind of explain it. You walk up and say there's 2 of these, for one for each tower. There's 2, and then surrounding it in like the gray, like you can kind of see it in this picture, are the names of the people that died that day in the tower, like surrounding in this like gray area down here. It's surrounding each one, for each tower. And the one we walked right up to, it was a woman's name and her unborn child. So right away, like, my mom was tearing up. Like, that's it. it's something, honestly, like, I think we all kind of knew something. There was probably, like, that was a pregnant woman in there. There was probably something like that happened, but, like, you never thought about it, I guess, until you actually walked up and saw that, which was just, I mean, obviously we know that day was tragic, but that just, I don't know, it makes you realize how much maybe you just didn't think about that happened, because, a kid that didn't get to come into the world, like, they never got the chance, And I don't know, it honestly makes me wonder for who the father, like, what the father did after that day. I can't imagine what he must have been going through. Like, it was very emotional. Very, very emotional. And then also you saw when you were walking around, some of the names had white roses in them. That's something I didn't even realize people did, but I guess makes a lot of sense that people did that. They just put roses in people's names, to honor them, and it's very surreal. I'm very happy we went. It was very emotional at that point, though. That it was very emotional there, and you could just tell. But again, I know it's emotional, and it kind of, like, on vacation, it's like you don't want to be sad, but I go to the 9/11 memorial. If you go to New York for vacations, go to the 9/11 memorial. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. And then, of course, right by it is the World Trade Center, the new tower they have there, so you can just look right up and see it's very tall. Very, very tall tower. There we go. Camera, now you're working. You know how important the 9/11 memorial is. Okay. I guess I can't complain now. But yeah, you just look right up. And it's just so surreal to see that. It's just... pictures and words don't do it justice. They don't. So, like I said, if you are there, go. If you are there, go. But yeah, that was, like, the more emotional part, I think, of that whole thing. And then, of course, that was actually the end of our Friday. We went back to our hotel. We ordered pizza, just Domino's. But, we were tired. We were very tired after that day from walking around. We were very tired, so we were like, let's just go relax for the rest of the night. So we did that, and we laid there and we watched Friends till past midnight. We needed the laugh after the 9/11 memorial. But yeah, we needed that. But yeah, that was that part. So then we took the subway back to the hotel, had dinner, and watched Friends the rest of the night. Which also I will say about the subway again, how not only did we successfully navigate it, it is also the cheapest way to travel around New York. So if you ever go to New York, I highly recommend the subway, just because you do get a card, you have a Metro card, which I still have mine, it's just not up here right now. It's in my wallet downstairs. But you can enter the subway for just, like, I think it was $2.50 or $2.75. But then once you're in, you can basically take it wherever you want to go, as long as you don't leave again. So you could basically travel all the way across New York for $2.75, which makes cabs seem so expensive, which they are. They are. So recommend the subway. It can be busy and a little confusing, but you work it out. We did, so. I had some background a little bit in Spanish that my teacher actually taught me how to read one of those maps, because I guess it's a similar system in Madrid. So she had actually taught us how to read those maps. And I remember we used it a while ago when my family went to Washington, D.C. It was just... I'd been to D.C. before, obviously, with my school trip. A lot of schools obviously do that, but... we didn't, of course, take the Metro. But then my family, when we were there, we did. So that helped there, I remember. And it helped in New York. Because I could navigate. But we did that, and then, of course, we went to bed that night. And then Saturday was our last full day there. We left Sunday morning. So Saturday started out, what did we do first? We slept in very late. We actually didn't really leave the hotel till about noon. And then we went walking. Our main goals that day, we wanted to go to Central Park, Times Square. And then later that night, we had tickets to a Broadway show. We went and saw The Music Man, which we'll get to that. We will get to that. Yep, Central Park. Yep. I said Central Park. Oh, it's delayed. That's right. My bad. I forget sometimes. Thank you, Emma. Appreciate it. I forgot what I was saying a minute ago. This is just me going on, guys. On and on and on. But we went to Central Park, and honestly, there were a lot of cool things there. There were actually a few statues that we took. We didn't walk the whole park. The park is huge. For those who do not know how truly big it is giant. But we walked a good amount, honestly. But there was a few statues. Like this one here. There's like, I'll get the side picture too so you can see it a little better. There's this one out front on one end of Central Park. If my camera will focus. Camera. I know you don't like me, but come on. Camera. Okay, fine. You get the idea. It's a guy on a horse, and then in front is like an angel. But there's me in front of it. Kind of. Camera. Camera. Why do you hate me? I don't know why it hates me so much, guys. Like, does this work better? No. Oh, wait, it did. There you go. There you go. Now you can see it better. But that one is actually, where's the picture? William Tech, I don't know how to say his middle name, but his last name is Sherman. And I'm pretty sure it says that he was a Civil War general. So, and it celebrates his victorious Southern campaigns, is what it says. And then in front of him is a winged female figure, personifying victory. So that's what it is. That was what that statue was. Pretty cool statue. And then there was also... I guess I can get to that in a minute. There's just other things cool around Central Park. Like, you find a bunch of these, like, rock formations you could just climb on. I didn't climb on them really. Emma climbed a couple of them. If the camera would focus. Central Park is beautiful. Come on. There we go. There it goes. Yeah, but we were just standing in front of it. Which, can I zoom in like this? Yeah. It's hard to do it when I'm not facing the camera, but I'm afraid it's not going to focus. But yeah, there's us standing in front. You see a kid climbing on it in the background. But then, like, there were some pictures we have of a skyline. Like, some just through the trees. I think Emma took... Yeah, Emma took this one. Because she got up on the rocks to take this picture. If my camera will focus. Camera. My goodness. There it goes. But you can see down in the corner, I think it's, yeah, this corner down here, right down here, there's a roller skating rink down there. They had disco roller skating down there, which I think normally it's ice skating, I'm pretty sure, in the wintertime, but right now it's just roller skating. It was disco roller skating. So that was that. Oh, and if you want to know how big Central Park is, guys, there's the whole map of it. Like, it's insane. That's how big it is. If you don't know how big it is, that's how big. It's huge. Oh, and then me and Emma just chilling. Maybe. Camera. Why do you hate me? It hates me. Camera. There it goes. There we go. Now you can see it so much better. Isn't that better? Me and Emma were just chilling. We did take a selfie sitting there as well, because we only took one selfie this whole trip, of us. We only took the one selfie. We did have another selfie in the hotel room at one point, but that was all 4 of us. Okay, you can kind of see it. You can kind of see it. This one, I guess the camera doesn't need to focus on as much, but still. It's still annoying. But then one thing in Central Park we actually went to see, we sought it out, that I forgot it was there, was the Balto statue. Which I know Balto was the one that finished the race. For those who do not know, Balto was the one, at least from what I've read and seen in another movie, Balto wasn't the one that ran the whole race. He finished the race, but he wasn't the one that actually, like, was the biggest hero for the sled dogs, but he was the one that finished it. The real one was Togo, who did it, I'm pretty sure, at least unless that movie is really making up, which I don't see why they would at this point, but we went and saw the Balto statue. I have a husky. I love dogs. I had to see the Balto statue, so we did seek that out. If it'll focus, my goodness. Do you like this way better? Camera. Why do you hate me? You gotta focus on Balto. Come on. Camera. I'm waiting. I'm just doing everything I can to make this focus, and it's not doing anything. Like, yeah. Maybe if I, like, bring it up from behind, like over here, will it focus? No. Oh, there it goes. Ah! There it goes. There's Balto. There's Balto. But yeah, but it was a gorgeous park, honestly. Oh, and here's another statue for as well. It was the 7th Regime of New York, 107th United States Infantry. And this was from, I think it was the First World War, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly. So there's that. Big statue of him there. So that was cool. And at that point, that was pretty much maybe like the last thing we saw in Central Park. Because we went back to cool off in the hotel room. It was really, really hot that day. Balto was the backup dog for Togo. Togo ran the longest stretch of the distance, but Balto ran the last 55. Balto did. Balto ran the last 55, but Togo was the one that ran, like, I think he ran over 200, is the thing. I'm pretty sure Togo ran over 200. If I'm remembering that movie correctly, I need to watch it again. Good movie. It was a little sad, but it was a good movie. And then, of course, after that, we went to Times Square. Now, Times Square is very busy. Very busy. But you basically, what we were told was, like, you gotta go to say you've been there, but don't be disappointed when you do. Because it's really just shopping there, and it's crowded. It is so crowded. And that's honestly, the crowd, I will say that Times Square was what we expected all of New York to be, but all of New York was not like that. Like, Times Square was crowded, and there was a lot of people there. So that was, like, as expected, but the rest of New York, it wasn't as bad as people say. Like, it was not as bad. Like, to me, it reminded, honestly, it's like, this isn't any much. 261. Okay, I knew it was over 200. I knew that part. According to the internet. Okay, I knew it was like over 200. But we went to Times Square, did more shopping. That's where I ended up getting this one. This ball. There was another I Love New York store. But then we went to dinner right across the street at a place at a bar and grill that had like the biggest beer on tap selection ever. And this isn't their actual tap. Didn't my Grandma take a picture of their actual tap? Hang on, I think she did. Where is it? Didn't she? Where is it? Okay, apparently, I thought she did, but I don't see it on here. But they have... Oh, wait, yes, she did. There it is. There it is. You can see it. Like, this was their bar. Camera, can you focus, please? Focus. If it will ever focus. Camera. Why do you hate me? There it goes. See, there you go. But that was their beer on tap. That was all of them. It's insane. It was insane. But then, of course, we're walking down Times Square. I, of course, had to take a picture of, like, that main area. Like, this is how busy it was, too. You can see how many people are there. Like, there's a ton. But that was us walking down Times Square. And then, of course, that's a lot. Oh, yeah. It was a lot. We didn't drink there, but... Oof. We could have. We could have. We could have basically drank anything we wanted. It's not like we drove around New York. We walked and took the subway. We could have, but we didn't. And then, of course, we walked down Times Square just because it was about, I don't know, like a 15-minute walk to the theater. It was the Winter Garden Theater for our Broadway show. So we decided we would just walk and stop in stores as we went. We did stop in a few stores, not a ton, because we wanted to make sure we got to the theater on time. We got there about 7:20. Our show started at 8, and the line was wrapped around the block. Like, not the fully wrapped around, but, like, it was starting to. It was already, like, a quarter of the way around, so we're like, okay, we're just waiting. Apparently someone in the line said their email told them to get there an hour early. Which, for those who do not know, who was in The Music Man, here's your clue. Here's your answer, I guess I should say. If it'll focus, it won't focus, will it? I guess I'll just have to say it. Hugh Jackman. Which, for those who do not know, say Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster. Those were the two big names in the show. That I don't really know Sutton Foster. I know she's famous in her own right. I haven't really read too much about her. I haven't seen a lot that she's in, but she's apparently like a really big Broadway star, a really, really good actress. So apparently I'll have to look her up sometime. I don't know her. I know Hugh Jackman though, because one of my favorite movies, if not my favorite movie, is The Greatest Showman. And he is the greatest showman. So, of course, chat recommended it to me. I'm pretty sure it was Linda in chat who said we should go see it. And might I say, it did not disappoint at all. He was amazing. You wouldn't expect someone to have so much energy ever, but he had it all. He sounded just as good as in the movie. Like, as in the movies. He sounded just as good singing, just as good a dancer, actor. There were a couple times I think he did mess up. I think he messed up twice. He forgot his lines. And they stood there laughing for a minute. It was honestly more funnier. But one of the things I remember from the very beginning, the first scene was in a train car. If you've never seen The Music Man, I'm not going to spoil the scenes for you. I'm not going to spoil the story. But one of the first scene was that train car, and they're all singing, talking about his character, Harold Hill. And me and Emma kind of knew. Emma actually leaned over and let me know. She's like, he's hiding right there. And I looked where she was looking. He was sitting there. He was on the train car. You're not supposed to know it's him, but you do know it's him. He's hiding he's got his back turned, and he's like ducking his head, like he's hiding. He was hiding. Oh. My stream just kind of restarted itself. Are we good? Are we still here? Are we good? My stream just kind of went on it. I don't know. I don't know what it did. It kind of just like disconnected and reconnected real quick. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good though. I think we're still good. Okay. You're good now? Okay, thank you, Emma. Appreciate it. But yeah, so that was honestly so funny to see him do. And then I will say my favorite scene, it does have a little bit of a love story in it, and everyone knows I'm a hopeless romantic. I'm sorry. Cannot help it. Cannot help it. But of course it has that little love story, which I loved. And my favorite scene, I think, was when Sutton Foster is like the main female lead. She plays this librarian who's also like a piano teacher. They were in the library and he was trying to ask her, basically get her to agree to go out with him, I guess. And she was trying her best to ignore him. Trying her best. But he's sitting there, he's messing up all her books, he's throwing the cards on the floor for, you know, the checkout. I don't remember what they were. He's throwing all those on the floor. Just tossing them everywhere, and he's like, it's like he was so amused by it, and she was ticked. It was hilarious. It was so funny. It was so funny. But yeah, it's obviously Broadway. That is like the highest, like, for the theater you can go. Broadway is like the big one. Highly recommend it if you ever get the chance. The tickets, they can be so expensive, but they are so worth it because it is such a good show. They did such a great job, and it was amazing. And then, of course, after that, we went back to the hotel, and that was basically our trip. We drove back the next day, got back here about 4:30. We made really good time, so... Shelby, hey, how's it going? Welcome, welcome, girl. How are you? Welcome, welcome. But yeah, that was basically our trip, which obviously there's a lot more we could have done. We didn't get to go to Chinatown. There's I think it's Japanese Botanical Gardens on Staten Island that we could have gone to. There's also this walkway I remember reading about that actually would have been really nice to see. It was like some raised walkway. But I've seen pictures of it. That would have been cool to see. Where else did we not go? There's so much there. There's so much to see. Like, there's no way we could have done it all. But we did a lot of the main things we wanted to do. So that was it was honestly really, really fun. It was really, really fun. So yeah. It's one of those things, it's like, I didn't want to go back to work this morning, not gonna lie. I love my job, I do, and I love the people I work with, but I just didn't want to go. I bet you had a great trip. We did. We had a wonderful trip. It was so fun. It was so fun, but now we're home, and I'm just like, eh. How do you become a moderator on here? I make you a moderator on here. Which, honestly, I don't see why you're not. What are my qualifications? Honestly, you qualify, I would say, because you're one of my club leaders. Honestly, she qualifies. She's one of my club leaders. Can I do it from Streamlabs? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. I have to do it from here. There we go. Honestly, you qualify, and I don't know why I haven't done it before then. So there you go. I don't know why I haven't made you a moderator before. Mainly my moderators are like my very close friends. That's what my moderators are. So yeah, that's what a moderator is. Yeah, very my close friends. close friends that I think are old enough to be a moderator. That's basically what my moderators are. I don't have VIPs, obviously, so I was just curious. Oh, I figured you were, but honestly, you're moderator. You need to be a moderator. You're my club leader, so if I can't make you a moderator, then I don't know who I can. Oh, but yeah, that was the trip, and it was so fun. Glad you had fun. Yeah, it was so good. It was so much fun. It's definitely so much different. Like, I am a country girl, I will say. Just throwing that out there. I've lived in the country forever. Like, there's a cornfield behind my house, and we have a big yard, and we have privacy. There's trees all around. Peanuts, hey, how are you? Welcome, Peanuts. Welcome, welcome. But we just kind of... Ooh, excuse me. But... yeah, well, we've never been like, that was, I think, maybe one of the weird things. I was like, I was wondering if I would like get there and be like, oh, I hate it. It's city, like, too busy for me. No. Is it very busy? Yes. Would I really want to live there for a long time? I don't think so. But also, it wasn't as bad as people said. Like, your trip looked fun. Oh, it did look, it is so fun. It is so fun. You want to hear the details? Like, I just talked about it all, but I could summarize. If you want to ask questions about certain things, I would gladly answer your questions. But people were warning us the entire time, like, you need to be careful. It's dangerous there. It's dangerous. Didn't bring you with me. I'm sorry. I don't think your parents would have let me, Peanuts. just a thought. I don't think they would have. Don't worry. We'll have a club meetup one of these days. It's going to happen. Club Dark Knights Nation meetup. It's happening one of these days. I don't know when, but we're gonna make it happen someday. We'll go do something fun. We'll go do something fun somewhere. I don't know where, but we're gonna make it happen one of these days. It's just gonna be hard because we're all busy and different ages. Did anyone yell and say I'm walking here? No, Emma wanted to. She really wanted to. I think she said that like the first day. I think she said she wanted to do that. Like, it was either the first or the second day she said she should do that. Oh, that one. Yeah, but no one outright said it. No one else said it. Just Emma when she said she should say it. She should say it. But yeah, then of course, like, as I was saying though, people were actually really, really nice. And honestly, you do need to be careful, obviously. You need to be careful everywhere you go, though. Like, obviously, I'm from Ohio, but in the cities here are very different. Like, not as populated, not as big, you know, that kind of thing. But it's like, it kind of, when you're there, it makes you realize, well, it's like, yeah, I need to be careful here, but I need to be careful back there, like, home, too, you know, in these other places. Like, it's not much different, honestly, when you go look at it that way. It wasn't much different. In regards to a club meetup, it would have to be somewhere close for all of us who would want to attend. I know, that's the hard part. We're scattered everywhere is the problem. We are scattered all over. So, yeah. And a club meetup wouldn't be for a while, so someplace in between, yeah. I haven't played SSO in months. I sometimes you're busy. So don't even worry about it, Shelby. I understand. Everyone needs to get drunk. Get dickum. It's multiplayer, so much fun. I will have to look it up. Is that the one you mentioned in Discord the other night? I haven't gotten to look it up. I've been busy, clearly. New York busy. All my stuff that's sitting here that I got from New York. You're still a minor, yeah. It's gonna be a couple years in the future at minimum. So, it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while. So, it'll happen one of these days. It would honestly be like just a short little thing, probably, but like a day trip. Or a weekend thing, like, you know, but it would be fun. It would be fun. We probably shouldn't go to New York. Just the thought. It's like Stardew, Animal Crossing, and Minecraft. Okay, yes, you did mention that one. I remember. I remember, yes. I still have not gotten to look into it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, it was super fun. People there were honestly really nice. We never honestly felt unsafe while we were there. So that was really good, because I know that was the thing we were all like worried about, and everyone was like, be careful, you need to be careful. It's like, I'm okay though. It's like, okay, stop making me nervous about my trip. I want to have fun, not be scared. No, but yeah, it was a super fun time, and I'm glad we did it. I am glad we did it. And yeah, you should come to Michigan sometime. Would be cool to meet you. Hey, I'm down. I'm down. Just gotta let me know when. Can I drag a few friends? Because I don't think they'll let me come by myself. Drag Emma along, maybe? I can imagine the conversation of me asking my parents to go to New York with you guys. Mother, could I go to New York as a minor with someone I've only ever met on the internet who's 10 years older? Legit. Don't think that conversation would go well, Peanuts. No, we would probably have to plan, like, it's like, okay, where are we all from? And then, like, meet in the middle. That's what we would do. That's what we would do. So, that's probably what we would do. I don't know, I'd probably bring, I don't know. Of course you can. Cool. They're not gonna let me go by myself. So much fun. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll leave my Ohio stuff at home, though. I don't want to get beat up while I'm there. What's the age difference between you and me? You just graduated. I think it's like 6 years. Pretty sure. 6 years. Yeah, I think it's about 6 years if I'm doing my math right. So. But yeah. Yeah, but it wouldn't be somewhere like New York. We'd meet somewhere in the middle, not maybe as busy of a place. I don't know what place we would do, obviously, because we haven't planned this yet, but... Roughly 6 years, yeah. Obviously, we're not doing exact. I don't want to use my brain for that right now. I'm tired. I did not want to get up this morning. I was like, can I just go back to New York? Not go to work? I'm not harmful. I got 2 kids. Oh, I know you are. I know you're good. Don't worry. I know you're good. But this is the thing. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions, but I still live in my family's house. I still live in my parents' house. Which, they technically say I can make my own decisions still, but it's like... I feel like I need to respect their wishes. I want to ask them when I do stuff. You know, I still want to do that because I'm still at their house. You know, I don't pay rent. You know, I want to be respectful. 12 or 13 years younger than you, probably. I'm a stay-at-home mom and all I do is sit here. I don't have any real-life friends. You have us. You have Dark Knights Nation. That's all you need. But yes, bring friends. I wouldn't want you traveling alone. I would love to live with my parents. That's what, honestly, yeah, that's kind of why I haven't left. Because I honestly don't mind living with them. I really don't. And the fact, too, I can save my money really much easier while I'm here. Because I'm a saver. Very much a saver. And I would rather save it for when I need it later, rather than, like, get rid of it all in one go. Which I honestly sometimes felt like I was going to do in New York. Austin and San Antonio, because it's always chaotic over here, and maybe Houston. See, San Antonio, my parents went to earlier in the year. I think it was earlier this year. I think in like February or March. I think they went. Or was it? No, they went last year, and I think it was in the fall, actually, I think. If I'm remembering timing correctly. They went there. I remember they went. I unfortunately could not go with them because I had just gotten the job. I hadn't gotten my vacation time yet. I had to be there a year or 6 months before I got my vacation time. So now I'm good. I get 2 weeks paid vacation every year. So haven't used it all yet, obviously. I've only used 3 days of it. And I have 2 other days planned. So that's about all I got planned right now. But I do want to go to San Antonio. I think I've heard it's gorgeous. I want to go down to Texas sometime. I've heard my boss, my where I work, the attorney and his wife, they went down to Fort Wayne, Texas for a horse show, and they say it's gorgeous down there, so that's maybe a destination as well. I don't say this the most, but I doubt I'll ever go to college because I don't think any college would accept me because my GPA is kind of low. I mean, I guess my opinion on college, obviously I went, and I think it's college is always a good idea, but you do not need college to succeed. I have seen that firsthand from friends and other people just around. I've seen it. You do not necessarily need it. You can make it without it. It helps sometimes because some places, obviously, they just want someone with a degree. You know, they don't care what degree it is. They just don't. But reason I got is my dad pushed for it. He didn't want us to ever struggle, so he wanted that security for us. So he paid our way through college, which I'm very grateful to him. Could never pay him back for that. He won't let me, I'm sure. But yeah. I'm coming with you. You have no choice. Oh, I know. If you ever come anywhere near Austin, tell me, because that's where I am. I'll let you know. Definitely blessed to be living with your parents. My dad is in Oregon, and my mom only lives a couple houses down, so I see her almost every day. Well, it's good you get to see her at least. I know, I don't see what I would do if I didn't get to see my family, you know? Like, I like how a lot of my family lives close by, so, like, we just have spur-of-the-moment get-together sometimes, which I love. I love doing it. I love being able to do that. So I know I'm very fortunate to still be here, and I do want my independence eventually. I want it. I want to move out at some point, but I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry to do it. Yeah, you are going to be in Arkansas in September. Yeah, I remember that, Darth. You're going to see your dad. Emma would just be carry along. Oh, she's coming. It doesn't take her much convincing, I can tell you that. Have a 2.0 GPA. Oh. Hey, you graduated, though. You graduated. Just like, this is my bestie, so she comes everywhere. Everyone here knows those rules. Oh, it's so true. It's so true. I wanted to go to college to learn more about being a horse trainer. That would be awesome, though, Shelby. That would be so good. Oh, that would be so cool. There's so much... See, there's... One thing I will say about college, if you want to go, there are so many, like, different, like, things you can do. Like, I don't know half of them. And I went to a college that pretty much had everything, I think. Probably not. There were probably a few things that was missing, but, like, it had a majority of stuff. And I don't even know half of them. I barely know a quarter of them, probably. It was insane. I probably won't go to college for what I want to do, plus college sounds scary. It can be a little intimidating, depending on which one you go to. Like, for me, I went to a really big state school. OSU, graduate, right here. The Ohio State University. Had to. I was raised to go there. Had to do it. But that one can be a little intimidating. I found my way around just fine, especially, too, they have an app to get around there. So it helps. But so I was raised to go there, but there are smaller ones you can go to. There are smaller ones you can go to. So, but it is expensive is the thing. Don't ever be in a hurry. You're doing great right now. Exactly. I don't need to be in a hurry. That is my thought process, girl. You read my mind. Oh. It's going to be a long time until I can make the decision. Hey, honestly, don't worry about it while you're young. Don't worry about it right now, because that's a while in the future. And honestly, it's a big decision. It's a big decision, especially with how expensive it is nowadays. You know, it's so it's so expensive. It's fun being the youngest in the group because everyone's like, "You're crazy aunts and uncle." That's true, isn't it? That's very true, isn't it? You basically get to hear all our life experience, and you can be like, "Okay, I don't do that. Got it." That's basically what you get. No, but I'm gonna be here in my parents' house for a while now. I'm gonna keep saving my money. We do have one more vacation planned this year, so that'll probably take some of my money, but I have a savings account that I've been putting money away in. I just put like a ton in it right now. So it's building up slowly but surely. It's getting up there. I'm saving that. I'm saving it for hopefully maybe my own place one day, you know, because my thought is it might be an apartment at first. I don't know. We got a plan. Got a plan, but we'll see what happens. I'm just going with the flow at this point. Not in a hurry to leave. Not in a hurry to leave. Gonna head out. Got some stuff to do. Bye. Yeah, see you later, Peanuts. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. Thank you. See you later, girl. But yeah, I'm definitely not in a hurry. And plus, too, it's like, it's fun to have... We can still go on these fun vacations together. Obviously, we could do that if I moved out, too. But, you know, it would... I feel like it's different because, like, I can sit here and I can plan things every night with my mom, you know, that way. But yeah, it's fun. We do have one more vacation plan this year. We're gonna go down towards like Gatlinburg, Tennessee, stay in a cabin for like a same amount of time we were in New York, actually, like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, come home Sunday. So we're gonna do that then. So it'll be fun. I don't know. I thought about vlogging New York and I didn't. I guess I could vlog Tennessee when we go. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I need more vlogs, guys. I need to get more comfortable with recording myself in public. This is the privacy of my room. This works so much better. Because I don't have to worry about people staring at me and being like, who are you talking to? Why are you talking to yourself? It's like, I'm not. If you ever do get like an apartment and need a roommate, you have my offer. Fair enough, Darth. Yeah. The thing is, I would take you up on that, but I've actually got some that would be potential lined up. I've got someone lined up for when it happens. Oh, I do have someone lined up. Not gonna get into the details of that one, but my dog's comfy on the floor. She slept with my brother and Cooper in his room when I was gone. Apparently they almost shoved him off the bed. As in shoved my brother off the bed. It's like, I can't control her when I'm not here. Apparently I have a tab though. That's why it was a joke. Yeah. Most likely I had someone already. Oh, I definitely do. Not that it's gonna happen for a while now, but... Oh yeah, my brother still has his corgi. Yeah, Cooper is 2, and then my dad has his corgi, Richie, who is... Oh, he was born on Halloween, so... He's 7 months, I think? Trying to think. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh no, he's 9. He's like 9 months. He's older than I thought. Okay. I think. Unless I did my counting wrong there. I don't know. I was also fiddling with my chapstick in my hand. Don't mind me. It's random things on my desk, guys. I have so much stuff on my desk. I need to clean my desk. I need to clean my desk. I'll do it one of these days. For now, though, it's just kind of... See, the thing is, I clean my desk. And then it gets dirty again. This is where I spend most of my time, is this desk. So, I want a corgi so bad. They're my favorite breed. They're very cute. Warning for you, though, they bark a lot. A lot. Especially ours, because they both are very... Cooper is just a little chicken. He's scared of everything. So he legit sits there, and you know how people joke about Chihuahuas shaking? He shakes a little bit. Like, his leg bounces and shakes, typically, is what it is. Because he's just a little ball of nervous energy. Have I ever showed my desk? I have, actually. If you go watch the room tour, it is in there. That desk is in there, yeah. My whole room, like, you could see all around this room in that room tour. So that's up on the channel. I think, can I link it? Let me see. My vocab is very bad. Oh, don't worry about it. English is hard. What is English? I don't know how to English. Let me see. I can actually link it if you want. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Wherefore art thou, room tour? I don't think I counted it as a vlog. Or else I just check on that playlist, but I don't think I did. Where's my room tour at? Where is my room tour? I don't remember where it is. How long ago was the room tour, guys? Anyone remember? It was before Where Have I Been, I'm pretty sure. Where is it at? Nope, I passed it somewhere. Search. Room. There it is. Found it. There you go. You want to see the desk, the room? There's your link. That's the link to that video. I was very proud of that, actually. It also features Shasta and Cooper as well. Are there in that video? Because they were up here with me. They were up here with me. It was kind of crazy. But that was my room tour. I explained a little bit, probably too much about certain things I found around the room as we were going. But yeah, the desk is kind of at the end of the video, I think somewhere. I think that was like the last thing I covered. So yeah. But yeah, things have changed a little bit in here, I guess. There's a few extra things I've gotten, I guess, positioned around. Obviously, on my desk, in the corner over here is my Lego Batwing that Emma got me for Christmas. So that's not in there, but one day it will be when I get my Batman office. It's going to be there. Oh, how long have we been going for? About an hour and a half. Oh yeah, I think that'll probably then be it for me tonight. I'll let you guys go for the night. I gotta get up early and get a shower, go back to work, unfortunately. This is the work I want to do. Can you tell? I'd rather do this. Oh, we'll get there eventually, guys. We'll get there eventually. Oh, thank you, Darth. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, I am going to end it here, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. I hope I didn't, well, I guess you knew I would talk your ear off. It's a just chatting stream. But yeah, that was my trip to New York. If you want to see pictures, go check out my Instagram or my Twitter. I've put several up on there, not all of them. I'll probably be, putting up some more later on. But I put up several on there, so definitely check that out if you want to see more of those pictures or better quality ones since the camera didn't want to focus. I'm glaring at the camera, not you guys. It's nice chatting with you too, Shelby. It's been too long. We're gonna have to plan this club meetup thing someday. It's going to happen, or just like little meetups here and there for people. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. Don't know when, don't know where, it's happening. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did and you haven't already hit the like button, please do. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, comment and subscribe for more videos. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you never miss out when I go live or when I upload a video. And yeah, that'll be it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.